Hello, glad to have you join me on the program today. This is Real Music. My name is Solomon David. Some of my friends call me as D. On the program, we give voice to real music and showcase to the world of real musicians. You can send in your comments through the contacts playing on your screen. And right about now, you can send in whatever it is that you think about the program through your contacts. With me in the studio is a seasoned and a renowned personality. She's a musician. She's very talented. Kindly join me as I make welcome Victoria Chiku. Hello,
All
glad to
right.
have you on the program.
Yeah, I'm happy you're having me today.
So before we proceed, can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Victoria Chuku, like you said, Chidima Chuku, and I'm a native of Nigerian, of course. I'm Nigerian from Imo State, Nigeria, but I was born in Lagos. I had my everything, all my education in Lagos, then my university at University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, popularly known as UNAB. And so that's where I did my university education and my currently my MA as University of South Wales Online, United Kingdom. That's basically what I do. And currently, I'm an artist, like you said, a musician, yeah. And also, I have my own music management. I started last year, and because I love music a lot, I'm so passionate about music. I also love to raise people too who are singing, because I see there's a problem. People are not having enough platforms in Nigeria. Just so many people are into singing. So I decided to do something, for the younger generation. We are also still the younger generation. So that's what I do. So I manage some artists, and then I try to give them a platform where they can showcase their talents. Basically online distribution for now. Online, that's what we do for all of them.
So what you do basically is online.
Our company is online for now.
For the artist.
Yes, I'm giving them on our website, our blogs, and all stuff.
So anyway, you're going to be telling us how they are going to be how they can benefit from this, benevolence, and maybe during the course of the program, I'm going to bring it up that some younger artists want to know how to benefit from this. So how did it all start? Talking about your music career, how did it all start? You must have started somehow, someday. How did it all start?
Yeah, I'm actually starting. It's not. I won't say I really started, because music is part of me. It's like I was born into music. I woke up and I was singing. So that's how it was. Basically from when I was little, I've always been in the children choir in my church, and they always make me sing the solo. I used to wonder why everybody, if VickyQee was not there, they're not singing. So I used to wonder why. And then if I was not in a performance, then when we were growing up, they say they don't want them coming again, because it was a group like about I think close to 20, and I was always doing the solo.
Which church was that?
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. Yes, so that was how. So we do mostly a cappella. My church is known for a cappella worldwide. So we do music, but I always did the singing. That's all. Then we traveled. Then we used to go for some events. They invited us. I remember my first performance was in Unilag Auditorium. I went for this program when I was 7 or 8, thereabout. So that was my very first one. Then some big, gatherings like that where we had to, feature. They always wanted us, because we were children, and it was amazing to have children singing. So that was why we were almost everywhere then. So I had to stop my singing career.
Which year was that? Can you remember?
It's 1990, I think it would be 1992, 93, 94, yeah. So from there, I had to go to the school. During my university, I had to pipe down on the singing, because then we were supposed to shoot a video, but we didn't shoot it at last. There were some issues in terms of division of funds and stuff like that. The parents fighting, children, and so the group folded up. But when I got into school, the music passion was still in me. And I know everybody was saying, why are you not singing again?
Which year did you get into school?
And the university, that was, I think that's 2006, 7. So 7, so sessions. So that when I got to the school, I put out an album then. Me and another girl. It was a cool album we did together.
Were you both in a group, or
we were in that children group together?
Okay.
So it was 2 of us who still had that, inside ability to continue
and
singing. We still came together, yes, and brought an album.
Did you attend the same university?
No, she was in Babcock University. That's my church university.
Okay.
But me, I was in UNAB. So that's even why we couldn't continue together, 2 of us. We had to separate while we entered school. But album came out just before I got into school.
Okay.
She too got into school, I think the next 2 years or thereabout. So, because she's younger than I am. So, when we did that album, in school, I got invited to so many places, to sing, so many churches on campus churches and stuff. So, that was basically when my music career started. That was towards 2000, and I think that was 2009. So after doing my university, I had to pipe down again. Then eventually when I finished, I had time again. So I started when I came out of school, I had some jobs, but I wasn't fulfilled. So I decided to go into music full time. And since I did economics, I had the business part of it. So I started my music management to push my music. And then towards that time, I met the owner of my management, which I'm signed to now, Charles J Production, based in UK. And so he listened to my music.
You want to say it again? I want to say it again so we can hear.
I said I got signed to my music management I'm with now, who shot me my video that's on YouTube now. I Date Too Much, and featured Mike Abdul, Morire Kruna, at Midnight Crew. So I featured him and they loved it. They said he had what it takes now. He's everywhere in the UK and they're looking for him. So if I sang with him, I'm also coming to UK. And I just did it outdoor, not that I even knew that. I just did it. It was like leading, I just got to like his songs. And so that's how I got signed to them. He had it, say, wow, that this is excellent and this is it. This is what they need right now. This kind of collaboration, this kind of song, that this is it. And so he shot me the video. I even thought he was joking. He shot me the video, and this December I'll be going for some shows in the UK.
Excellent. That was great. When you started out, were there some challenges? Somehow, when you start, you must have encountered 1 or 2 things. So, what were the challenges you had faced when you started out? And what are some challenges?
Well, I had lots of challenges, but the only good thing is that I have my elder brother is a musician. When we say as a professional musician, he's not even intermediate stage, he's professional, as in he has a grade 8 Muzon certified. And so he always puts me through all the music, if it's about the music thing. So I didn't really have more challenge there. But in terms of what I had challenging was the production part of it. So I had to meet with the right producers who could actually push me out there. Because those A-list producers we talk about, when they get to that point, their fees are actually A-list too.
Very high.
Yes, very high. That's it. Because they're now A-list. So I had to meet somebody who was normal and who knew what I really wanted. So I met with Lala. Lala smoked the music. In fact, his music is going to be everywhere enough time from now, because he has produced so many good artists just like me coming out. So I was really, thank God I met him. And he is the inspiration behind I Date Too Much. He's the one who did the beats and everything. And he understood what I wanted, and he did it the way I wanted it.
Quite great and quite excellent. We'll be going on a short break now. When we return, the discussion continues. Welcome back. This is still Real Music, and I still have with me VickyQee. Her name is Victoria Chukwu, and she's been talking to us about her music, her craft, and how it all started. Vicky, before we went on break, you were telling us how you how your elder brother who has been so supportive, has been so instrumental, you telling us about how you started and from choir and all that. Now, when you started out, did your parents support you? Were they in support of your craft when you started out? Most parents then want to, restrict their children, especially from every other thing if they are not reading or stuff. But there are some parents that are supportive. In your own case, what was the reaction of your parents when they discovered that you had interest in music?
My parents supported me. They're of blessed memory now, but
The both of them.
yes, they always supported me. They always believed in me. Since I told you since I was little, it is a natural gift. I know when you see a natural gift, you have to support it. That's what the person is. And so when she saw my mom, my dad, in fact, they always put me for concerts themselves, and they always take me to some concerts, and they always drive there. And they take me. So my dad always takes me most of the events I go when I was little. Before I grew up, I could go myself. So he's always been supportive. My father, my mom. My first album launch, my mom was sponsored it.
My mom sponsored it?
Yes, single-handedly, she sponsored it.
That's great.
Yes, so it was great, and she paid for almost my first album. She was part of. My brother also was part of the. Before he was the producer for the first album.
Who was
my elder brother?
Okay,
and
he produced too.
Yes, and he also sponsored it financially. He was the executive producer, and my recent album is also the executive producer.
Which year was the first album released?
That was, I told you, 2006. Then this one, the current one was 20. This one that's going into the market this December, I think it was released last year.
And you have a couple of projects you're working on currently.
Yeah. I should. The song right now, we're working on the video. It's actually a social music. It's Omo Naija Dey Alert. I did it with one of my music management signs. That's New Mr. Cheeks. And the song is about them promoting buying made in Nigerian products so that our economy can get better.
So we can revamp the economy and get us to patronize our own, local production and all that. So, having said all of that, no doubt you're having the musical instrument guitar with you, and of course, most of our viewers will be wondering what she's doing with guitar. So it's not just a decoration or just to add up the content. So what particularly inspired you to play the guitar? There are some artists that will say, okay, all I do is just to sing. So what particularly inspired you to play the guitar?
Yeah, playing the guitar, as I told you, music was part of me. So anything that could make music more interesting, I wanted to know about it. So I learned, I got to know about basically all the instruments, not playing them now, as in people who play them. I want to be their friends. I want to know them. I want to I was just interested in everything, basically. But I picked an interest in this. So when I was little, when I touched this, it was just a part of me. So
can you remember when you picked interest in this?
I went to music school when I was little, 8 years, 7, 8. So my brother started playing at 9, the piano. So I joined the class 8. I used to play this one. I played this one. So the first time I touched it, it showed me some chords, and I started playing with the same minute. It wasn't really difficult.
It wasn't difficult.
Yeah,
you said it wasn't difficult. There are some people that have been trying to play this like forever. As a matter of fact, I hear that when you play the guitar, sometimes most of your fingers get, you begin to have some pain, develop some pains on your fingers and all that. So how do you do it?
Yeah, when I touched it too, I've developed some pains, but when you play it for a while, you get used to it. You don't feel it anymore. And,
so you can play, the guitar on and on and on and on.
Yes, I played like 2, 4, 3 hours.
Goodness.
It's like fun.
Goodness.
It's fun, actually.
Wow, this is the exceptionalism in the way you, describe how you play. It's almost out of this world. Like you just make it easy. You want to you want to display it to us? Let's even see.
So let me do a song coming off my next album, my second album. It's titled So Beautiful. Yeah. So beautiful, beautiful for me, beautiful for me. Everything so beautiful, beautiful for me, and beautiful for me. Everywhere I go, it's you, and everything I do, it's for you. The power I have, it's not my own, but you, it's only you. Wake up and see a brand new day, the miracle of life, the miracle of living. So beautiful. My life is so beautiful. It's beautiful for me. The beautiful, everything so beautiful, 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 beautiful.
That was exceptionally brilliant. You know. Now, before we round off the program, when we started discussion, you were telling us how that you had already created a platform to assist some other artists that have not gotten the platform yet. It says an online distribution. Can you tell us more about that and how these artists can benefit from this?
Yes, basically. The music management is the entertainment. That's the full meaning is the essence with an S, not a C. DA and essence. So when you browse us, you see us online. You see our packages for promotions. Majorly, we shape raw, exceptional talents, just like what you're doing here at Ascent TV, and at no cost. We don't charge them because we see the major problem they have is to showcase themselves out there. So we give them a platform. When someone online hears that song and they like it, then they can negotiate with us and they can join them and they can give them a bigger boost. But basically, we give them a platform to rise, as in to be seen on the web, online presence. Basically, that's what we do.
Now, do you have a word of advice for everyone who is aspiring to become a musician or that wants to take music as career?
Yes, my parting words, people want to take music as a career, like they said at the business summit at KKD1, where he said at Afrima, he said that you have to know on time if it's really your gifting, as in your calling, what you really are supposed to do. Unless you be 50 and you're still there, no major achievement. So I would advise the younger people that they should be very sure, I getting it, that this is actually what they can do best.
Somebody can even be doing what
he's not supposed to be doing. That's what I'm saying.
And that could take him
years before he now realizes that he's in the wrong profession. Then it will be too late to do the right profession. So I think the important thing is to know that you're actually exceptionally gifted. Because to make in this music industry, you must be exceptional. That's the truth. Because there are so many people who can sing.
So many talents.
Yeah, so many talents. So anything at all. So you must be, the first thing you must be distinct. Yes, either you can do something someone else can't do. That will give you an edge. Maybe play a guitar, a piano, maybe a sax, just to project you out there. Else, you just wake up, you're 50 and you're still doing the same thing, running in circles. So my advice is, try to be exceptional, sharpen your skills, sharpen your talents. Like this book says, talent is never enough. You have to sharpen it to come out there and be exceptional. When you do this, then
Ricky was talking about during at the Afrima. I was talking about learning. wants to subject himself to learn things that will further add up to your value.
Yes, harness.
And improve your personality.
Yes.
So doing, you would not just find yourself looking out for opportunity.
Opportunities
to be looking out for people who want to, have you do stuff with them, because you've been able to remarkably made yourself exceptional and
you're meeting their needs.
So because they know now that you've got something to offer. Not just
trying to make a name for yourself or coming to get out there or something.
Just trying to carve a niche and just trying to say, okay, everybody is doing this, I want to do this. So you have to go through the process of learning. You have to understand your purpose, your vision, your aspiration. As a matter of fact, you have to be able to, understand the craft.
Yes,
understand
that's the word.
When you reminded us of what he said, what Keke said, that you should know
that you're really
gifted in this
that music
area. It's a striking word. And with that, I'm going to be closing. I'm going to call this program